Everyone's fun around. My name is Jordan, and we have football in Sao Paulo, Brazil, with the Chiefs and the Chargers for Friday night NFL football. I'm excited for more football. Let's dive into it. You will see images that come up on the screen right here. That's from a data app called Outlier. There'll be a link in the description for a 7-day free trial for Outlier. And I don't have a spread for this game. I don't have a game pick, but I'm going to go with a total. So I'm going to go under on the total for 47.5 points. They played 2 times last year with a total score of 36 and 27 points in both of those matchups. They went under on those projected totals or over-unders on those games last year. So these defenses are for real. I've looked at rankings, projected rankings for this year. I've seen Chargers in the top 5. I've seen the Chiefs in the top 5. I've seen them, pretty close, definitely in the top 10. Let's call them 2 top 7 defenses in the NFL, and they're division rivals. They know each other very well. They know what to expect and how to game plan against each other. So with this specific total, 47.5 points, the Chiefs went under this in 70% of games last year, and the Chargers went under this in 72% of games last year. So before I get into these 2 props, 1 player from each team, if you guys could, please like the video. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. If you have a little bit of extra time, please leave a comment for the algorithm. You can just say anything that helps get the video out there for more people to see. And also, if you just use Prizepicks and you want to get away from it, or you want to try something else out with more options, dynamic payouts, try out Underdog Fantasy, Sleeper, ParlayPlay, ChalkBoard, or better. Underdog's doing a bet $5, get 50 back. The rest are doing matches up to $100, 100% matches. Promo code's fine around 11. Links are in the description. That'll take you straight there with that promo code. Thank you to anyone who uses those. In this first prop, this doesn't look like a very popular one. Nobody's really talking about it. But I just see a trend there, and I'm gonna roll with it. And it's Patrick Mahomes over 0.5 interceptions at almost even money, minus 101 on DraftKings. The Chiefs traded away Tyreek Hill about 2 years ago for the first time without Tyreek Hill. He threw an interception in the opener, and then he proceeded to throw an interception in 6 of the first 8 games to start off that season. And then last year started off the season throwing an interception in the first 7 games. So looks like he's struggling to start off the year, especially with this receiving corps that doesn't have like that true number 1 guy. I know Xavier Worthy, he's got the talent and everything, but he's not up there with like Tyreek Hill or like Jamar Chase. Like Patrick Mahomes doesn't have that guy yet that can take all the attention away from the rest of the receiving corps. He used to have, a younger Travis Kelce, and he's not quite that guy anymore. So with an aging Travis Kelce, no Tyreek Hill, he has struggled early in the year. And the Chargers forced the 5th most interceptions last year. So their secondary is great. And like I mentioned, they're used to Patrick Mahomes. He threw an interception against them early in the year, and he did not throw an interception against them later in the season. So for this game, Rashee Rice will be suspended, and then Hollywood Brown will be playing. So it's really Xavier Worthy, Travis Kelce, Juju Smith-Schuster. Like it's outside Xavier Worthy, like it's some guys who have bounced around the league for a while. So I'm looking for this trend to continue in Brazil. And then my prop for the Chargers, I see a lot of hype out there for Lad McConkey. It's warranted. It's deserved. I have no issue with it. He took off near the end of the year, just became like that guy. There's a lot of hype behind rookie running back Marion Hampton from North Carolina. They say he's the 2nd best running back in the draft behind Genty. The Chargers have a top 10 offensive line. It's just the Chiefs are really tough to run on. So I know his line is kind of low. around like 46.5, I believe. But the Chiefs really did shut down any running back that the Chargers threw at them last year. But we'll see how Hampton does. I'm just not ready to throw money at him right now. They did go and get Najee Harris. They're saying that he's got an eye injury, but he is going to play, so he could have limited snaps. I'm not 100% sure. We do know that Harbaugh likes to run the ball. He didn't as much last year. They had to throw the ball a little bit more than they ran, but Harbaugh, in his DNA, wants to run the ball, and if he's successful at it, wants to continue to run the ball. So Hampton could be a sneaky play if the Chiefs are shutting it down or if they get a lead. That we'll see. But there's a guy who is great for the Chargers, went to Chicago, and he is coming back, and it's Keenan Allen. I like Keenan Allen for over 3.5 receptions at -125. Safety blanket for Justin Herbert. Obviously, McConkey is going to be the number one option. Keenan Allen is not going to be that guy anymore. But he did really well last year. What you see on the screen is his data from the Chicago season that he just had. But he is familiar with Herbert, and he could get half of these in like a 2-minute drill, just like 5-yard passes, just quick routes. I'm sure Justin Herbert is happy to have him back, and he did not play against the Chiefs last year, but there's one stat that I find interesting. Probably doesn't matter because it goes back 2 seasons and then a lot further, but his career versus the Chiefs, this is all pretty much with the Chargers. He has had 4 or more receptions in every single game versus the Chiefs, except for one where he got injured early in the game and he didn't get a catch. So all the games that he did not leave the game early, he has had at least 4 or more catches. So that's 14 out of 14 games for him. So looking for him to make it 15 games against the Chiefs here. I'm hoping Ladd McConkey gets just a little bit more attention. He's not going to sneak up on defenses this year like he did last year. They know to pay attention to him, and then Keenan Allen can be that guy that can find some open spaces and just get a few catches for us. So really like that play. If you guys like to discuss lines further, I have a Discord. Link is in the description. Hop on in there. Talk about football. Talk about baseball. WNBA is going on. All that good stuff is going on in there. That is completely free. Then as far as a recap goes of Thursday night, I am filming this during that rain delay. Saquon Barkley's looking like he's going to get it done. Pickens, he had his 22-yard reception, but he got held, and it was a pass interference. If they did not hold him back like that, he probably catches it early in the game. So that sucked. Hopefully he can get another deep shot in this game. And then the spread, it's looking like the Eagles, they just got the ball from a fumble. If they can make a drive and get another touchdown, then and hold on to that lead, they could hit that as well. So not totally sure yet. Doing my best to make these reads with no this season data and just going off season stuff in last year. So doing my best. So can get this edited and get it out to you all. God bless you. It's fun around. My name is Jordan. I will catch you on the next one. Bye.